Good morning, this is TCR, TroyCommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David the Neuer on TCTV. It's time for Community Connection with the Miami County Park District, and with me, Amanda Smith and Scott Myers. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Clint.
Big weekend last weekend for you.
Yeah, it's taken us all week to recover.
You've even recovered.
Well, I mean, I have, but I don't have to do much of the work. So.
It was a great time out of the Fall Farm Fest.
It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. We had beautiful weather.
Yeah,
It's always a key for any outdoor activity.
Yes, and it was probably the last super nice weekend we were going to have.
Yeah. I mean, a little chilly this weekend, but yeah, it was excellent, and the attendance was unbelievable.
When we got there, I couldn't believe that the lots were already full.
Yes, it was. We had a little over 7,000 people each day.
Wow.
So, our most we've ever had is around 12,000. So 14,000 people is a lot of people. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people riding a lot of hay rides and playing a lot of children's games.
I think the hayride lines were the longest I'd ever seen them.
Yeah, they were long, and we put an extra wagon in. We had 5 wagons going, and it was. I mean, it was just always. It was like it never got smaller. It stayed the same distance like the whole time. And it's like every 3 minutes we had another wagon coming through.
I went up to the barn where you had the kiddie maze, straw maze.
Yes.
And it was cracking me up because I just saw little tops of heads and you heard giggling. They were having a blast inside the barn.
Isn't it amazing? Something so simple.
Yes.
It's
like even back in the children's games, we have a straw pit. And that's like the favorite thing. They all go run and play
jump in the
straw.
Exactly.
It is. I guess when I was a kid, I guess that was pretty cool too. But it was unbelievable weekend. We had great support, great volunteers. It was obviously we can't do it without the volunteers because of so many people, so many activities. Great, we did a wonderful job. A lot of people went through the corn maze. We sold a lot of pumpkins. Food vendors sold a lot of food.
I'll tell you, that kettle corn smelled so good.
Oh, you were right behind it.
I know.
You had downwind of the kettle corn.
It's a good thing ice cream doesn't smell. Because if ice cream smelled...
See, I told Amanda that the ice cream, I could smell the peach ice cream.
Oh, I see.
Because that's exactly what I said. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, because I tell you what, if I was sitting right by the ice cream like you were, man, I would have been hurting.
Oh, my God.
And then you had the wood fire pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Great food, great entertainment that was there.
Oh, yeah, all the musicians. And then
Megan Osmond.
Yes. Yeah, Megan was out there.
And all the demonstrations. The oxen was very popular. That was new this year. The people loved seeing the oxen. And, Chris Thompson did our sheepdog demonstrations, and people loved those. And we had the horse folks doing demonstrations. It was just really a great weekend. It was just phenomenal.
Now, I want to know where we can see the drone footage.
Part of the drone footage is actually tagged on our Facebook page.
Oh.
It was a Follow Me feature, and it's the wagon ride, and it's Take Two Productions.
Yes.
They were out there.
Scott Robinson.
Yes, Scott was out there. And, he spent hours and hours.
Poor guy, he got sunburned.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But it was great that you could get sunburned this time.
Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, he got lots of raw footage, and now we're going to have to sort of figure it out. Then eventually that'll be on our Facebook page and website.
How awesome. The overhead view to really get an idea of how many people were spread out over the grounds.
Yes.
And that's kind of the big thing. I'm always stressed, like nobody came, but every year the numbers get bigger, but it just feels like
that's a large area.
It's not crowded, so it was great.
She's not listening to the radio traffic for the parking people.
Well, that's because they don't let me have a radio anymore. I'm a bad radio operator, Scott. I got it taken away 7 years ago. 6 years
quite
ago.
A few years ago. But
see,
But because the parking people, they were just trying to find places to put people.
Yeah.
It was just and it's interesting. It starts at 10 o'clock on Saturday and noon on Sunday, and 10-15 minutes prior, cars are rolling in.
Yeah.
And
it's a good problem.
It is a great problem. It is a great problem. It's really not a problem. It's just it's great to be able to provide such a fun community event, and for folks to be able to enjoy it as much as they do, and to come back year after year, and not only locally, but we had quite a few folks from Columbus, Cincinnati area that now come up on a regular basis. What you talked to someone from Columbus, it's like their third year.
Yeah, she's come back 3 years in a row.
Wow.
Just because she said, you think about it, to get somewhere in Columbus, you're going to spend at least 45 minutes driving. And then you have to find parking, and then you have all these things you have to go through. You've already spent an hour and a half to 2 hours just to, and she said I can drive an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half, and get right in and get to the activity. So
now I got to ask you, how did the movie go?
Oh my gosh, it was wonderful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I missed it last year, and it was not part of Fall Farm Fest. This year, there were just little families gathered all over the place on their blankets, up against the hay bales. There was popcorn. Everybody was having a great time. So,
and it was really neat showing up on the barn. I took a really cool picture as it was up on the barn, and sun was setting. There was just a little bit of light behind the barns, in the sky, and it was just a really cool picture. Really, really cool.
It was a great atmosphere, and we're so lucky to have the Miami County Farm Bureau. That's their activity that they kind of tag on to the end of Fall Farm Fest, and just great partners, and the people had a wonderful time. So thanks for asking about it.
Well, yeah, there's so many events, there are so many things that are tied in with the Fall Farm Fest, and it keeps growing.
Right.
Corn Maze is still open.
Yes, it is. We have rentals available. I know we've got a few coming up. People that have it rented a few times, but so they'll want to check, give us a call and see what's available.
Yeah. And it's open during Trunk or Treat on October 24th.
Yeah, Halloween happening.
Okay.
Sorry, I called it Trunk or Treat.
It's a combo Halloween happening / Trunk or Treat.
That's right.
And that'll be at Lost Creek as well on October 24th. And so the Corn Maze will be open at that time as well. So folks, if they weren't able to be to Farm Fest or doing other things at Farm Fest and didn't go through the Corn Maze and will still want to do it, Halloween happening October 24th, they will be able to do that.
Well, maybe, I was going to say, maybe with the extra radios now that they're not out directing traffic, you could go into the Corn Maze, Amanda.
Will you do some sort of, speak on my behalf to the operations staff? Really, she won't broadcast things over the channel to the sheriff's office.
Yes.
That's why I got to take it away.
Oh.
And they don't have confidence that I'll be able to do it any better, so it's okay. I'm all right not knowing.
That's better.
Yeah, look at Scott. He's like, shut up.
But,
No.
So, and, we, with the Halloween happening, that's from 7 to 9. I didn't share the time with you, but on October 24th, next Saturday night.
Yeah. And we have the jack-o'-lantern hike as part of it, too. I kind of got excited about the first year for Trunk or Treat. But, walk around the homestead, and we have all kinds of jack-o'-lanterns that are, last year we had over 100, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they line the path, and then our VIPs, very important Park District volunteers. They actually give out snacks and beverage, so it's a fun time.
It's a neat evening.
All right.
So it's fall. That's what
It's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about, and it's a lot of fun. So, it was a great weekend last weekend, and each year it gets a little bigger and a little better, and hopefully next year it'll be.
I hope next year we've got the same weather.
Yes.
You did a great job at ordering that.
Well, it's interesting because, we were talking about that. I was talking with someone about that. I said, the staff, they have all their responsibilities. Says, I'm the weather guy. I'm responsible. If the weather's good, then that's me.
That's
so I did my job.
You did it very well last weekend.
The scarecrows, we were going to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how did that, how many did you have?
42.
Is that what I know we were at 40. So,
yeah.
Sweet. That's cool.
And who were your winners?
Well, Hospice won favorite. And they had Minions seemed to be a popular thing this year. So they had a Minions one, and then they won the favorite. The funniest was Riverside. And I loved that one. That one was hilarious. That was a guy, he was on like a flagpole, and he was sideways like the wind was blowing. It was really cool. He's hanging on for dear life in a hurricane. The best commercial, Duncan Lefevre, another Minion theme.
Yes.
So Duncan Lefevre, they always are creative. They've won quite a few awards over the years with their scarecrows. Yeah. And then the best non-commercial was the library. And they had like Batman and superheroes. So, but see, that was sort of a follow-up of their theme. Their theme all summer was superheroes.
Yeah.
And so they continued that with their scarecrows. So
nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. And then Pioneer won Director's Choice. So they brought out a power pole. And their scarecrow was up on a power pole working on the power line. That was their scarecrow. It was hilarious. It was absolutely awesome.
There were so many great ones this year. That was hard to choose.
Yeah, we had a couple. I know. There was a couple families. Rupp family, RUPP, I think was their name. I don't know them, but they had a scarecrow and it was standing on its head. Oh. It was really weird, you know, and so it was neat having a couple families participated as well, which was a little new for us this year. So.
And our own Kevin Swanson.
Yes.
The Great Pumpkin.
He is the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
That one too.
Yes, that was very good. He and Marion they're very creative.
They are. They are.
I'm sure it's Marion with the creativity, but.
Probably, and they love Halloween and fall,
do.
So it was nice to have some families and other organizations this year. So
that was kind of your big activity for the end of the summer,
right?
But you still have events that are going on, different things throughout the parks.
We do. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is the Leaf Games Dog Social. So that one will be at Hobart Urban Nature Preserve from 1 to 3. Okay. So bring your dog out and let him play in the leaves. We have Storybook Trail Under One Rock, and that's also tomorrow. And that one is from 5 to 6 at Charleston Falls. So Storybook Trail is really, really neat. It's a permanent storybook set up, spread by spread along the trail, and you read about it, and then you can do some of the activities that they do. So that's always fun. John DeBoer is always busy on those days. Yes. Trailing Moms and Tots from 10 to 12 on October 19th at Charleston Falls. Great way to get outside, get the kids outside, and
get the little ones acclimated to the outdoors at an early age. Get them healthy.
So important. Preschool in the park, we have Celebrate Fall from 11 to 12 at Charleston Falls, and that is on the 24th of October.
Next Saturday.
Ooh, right before Halloween happening.
Exactly.
Which we talked a little bit about.
7 and 9 at Lost Creek Reserve.
Yeah, come out.
And, just on a general note, from the Park District standpoint, we're hitting our peak in fall color.
Mm-hmm.
And so, now's the time. And, and I actually had somebody just texted me last weekend, all right, hey, we're going to go on a fall hike. What's one of the best places, and start with the color starting to happen. And really the best places, Stillwater Prairie, Maple Ridge Reserve, are absolutely gorgeous this time of year. And so, many of our parks are great with all the trees. Garby Big Woods is great, and but when it comes to the fall foliage, when you go up to Maple Ridge, is absolutely cool. All the maples start turning colors. It's really neat.
Are we getting a lot of the colors out there? Yeah. I thought they had kind of talked like it was a little on the dry side, and we'd see it go brown.
It looks like it's going pretty quick. That's what I'm saying. People folks are going to
get out there now.
Get out now because it's going to. This weekend may be a great weekend to do it because they're churning quick.
Okay, and then you have your Halloween happening.
Yes, that's right on the 24th. So
next Saturday at 7 to 9.
7 to 9 at Lost Creek Reserve. So there's Trunk or Treat. Our sheriff's office is coordinating that.
Yeah, Phil Osting, who's our deputy sheriff that's assigned to the Park District, and he's coordinating that with some of the other local law enforcement and emergency responders. So doing Trunk or Treat with the kids.
It's our first time.
Yeah, it's our first time doing that with them, so it'd be cool.
Okay. Corn Maze is opening for rent.
Yep.
It is. It's open. The last public day that it's open is during Halloween happening, but you can still rent it until they mow it down, which will probably be what? I don't know, by November 4th or so.
It'll probably be early.
First.
Yeah, it'll be pretty fast.
Maybe on the 25th.
Yeah, it might be on the 25th. Because he's taking pretty much everything else is already off.
I was going to say a lot of the
fields
are
get off
pretty clear. Yeah. I've even seen them out turning the fields already.
Yeah, it's been a great. It's been so dry for them that they were work every day.
Easy to get in.
Easy to get in, get out, get all their stuff off, and get it. So so that's good.
All right. If folks want to see what's going on, they can check you out on Facebook, Twitter, and they can also register for the programs on your website.
They can. Actually, just go to MiamiCountyParks.com, and then you go to the program calendar, which is under Programs and Events, and you can register directly right there. And one of the benefits of doing that is if there's a change in the program because of weather, or we can notify you.
Really coming into that time of year where that's going to...
Definitely.
Yes,
so do that, and then you can keep up with everything on Facebook. Janine's wonderful, not only about sharing the Park District stuff, but she also shares other partners' things where ODNR and.
Right. And right now you'll start seeing a lot of awesome pictures.
Oh yeah.
That people are taking and putting on Facebook and
That's
tagging
right.
us that we share and that or Instagram. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see a lot of those great pictures.
And if you're taking those pictures, please share them with us because,
yes, we love it. We love it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Glad having you in this morning. This has been Community Connection with the Miami County Park District. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David the Neuer on TCTV.